As part of this assignment, I chose to make a video including my friends Flo, Jem, Ella and my mum Jan. I got their opinions on fashion, and the first question that I asked them was, during the decades, what aspects of fashion have you liked?
Well, I really like the 90s, like oversized jackets, crop tops.
I like the fashionable sportswear that came in the 90s.
My favourite decade has to be the 1950s and kind of the invention of the teenager. Before the 1950s, teenagers didn't really exist. I just love their style, like the teddy girls with the blazers and the trousers. I think my style's quite masculine, and what they wore used to be quite masculine. That's why I really like it.
Does anyone influence your style?
I don't know, like not one person. Like I know a lot of people think like YouTubers and stuff like that influence their style, but personally, like if I see someone walking down the street and I think, oh, you look really cool, then I guess they would, but nobody like in particular that I would say influences my style.
I like the 1980s because of Adam and the Ants and Duran Duran and the frilly shirts. I had a white frilly shirt that I wore to the school disco, and I also like the shoulder pads in the dresses, and I had a really nice orange dress with black spots made out of satin, and I used to go to the disco in that, and I thought I was great.
Does anyone influence your style?
I wouldn't say like anyone in particular influences my style. Probably looking on like Urban and Topshop.
I'd probably say no one in particular influences my style, but I get a lot of inspiration from things online. Like at the moment there's a YouTuber that I really like called Yusuf, and she has like a really cool style, so it kind of changes. It just, whatever I like, I get inspiration from that.
I love that.
Influences of style, I just like looking through magazines. I don't like clothes in Marks and Spencer's really, apart from underwear. I like Zara and H&M.
I don't think that music itself like influences style. I guess it does. Like some people would say it does, but some people say it doesn't. I think the artists actually influence the style. So like if somebody sees, for example, J Hus wearing a certain thing, then they might want to wear what he's wearing, and that influences. But I don't think, for me personally, one genre of music influences style. Maybe like hip hop a little bit, but that's all. But the music didn't inspire what people used to wear. It was the artists of hip hop.
I think it definitely has in the past, especially with like the punks in like the 70s and like the discos and disco wear and everything. Like modern day, I'd say like it's more like festival wear that is like really poignant.
With music affecting fashion, I think that the type of music can really like get like shown through your fashion as well. Like rock music, you'll find like band tees, like leather jackets, things like that. I think it really helps mould the image of what an artist is trying to portray.
Over the decades, probably yes, pop music has affected fashion, like through the punk era and things like that, but maybe not quite so much now.
Vivienne Westwood started the punk movement. This included extreme styles of hair and colour. If you were to dye your hair another colour, what would it be?
Well, if I was to start again, I would probably have black hair, and I'd have really, really thick, nice black hair, and I'd have it cut into a bob like Cleopatra, because I did wear a wig once when I was in Egypt and it looked good.
Pink.
I think I go with like a silvery grey or like a silvery blue.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I actually don't know. I really like, a few years ago I had a bit of pink in my hair, and that was cool. I could redo that, like a peachy pink.
On holiday, how does your fashion style change?
It changes to the fact that I dress to the weather. So I don't want to be wearing like stylish clothes if it's really hot. Like I just want to wear what's comfortable. So like either that means like just staying in my swim stuff all day, or I know it sounds really funny, but like wearing pajamas because they're cooler. Like, and then if we go out, just dresses. Like constantly, I wear dresses.
Well, obviously it depends where I go. If I go skiing, then it's not really very fashionable. But if I'm somewhere warm, then it's probably like removing layers compared to England, and like going with like skirts and shorts or like nice dresses and stuff like that.
Nice.
Shorts and a top or something, so it's more comfort rather than style.
On holiday, I tend to wear less clothes and more floaty things, and I like sequiny flip-flops, so it's more casual, I suppose.